Anthropic just dropped Claude Design, and for content creators, this is a big deal. It can generate animated graphics for your YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram content, branded, consistent, from a single prompt. The problem most creators have is they either spend hours learning motion graphics tools or pay heavy price to video editors for every single video. Claude Design fixes that. In this video, I'll show you how to build your first animated graphic, how to lock in your brand style with the design system, and how to move the whole thing into Claude Code so it becomes a one-command operation every single time. But first, what Claude Design actually is. Claude Design is a tool by Anthropic that make visual, and it lives at Claude.ai Design. It's powered by Opus 4.7, and yes, it can build web apps and prototypes. But one of the best use cases, and the one that's most relevant if you're a content creator, is animated graphics. Short 10 to 20 second animations you can drop into your YouTube videos, your TikTok content, your Instagram, your course slides, anything. You know those simple, clean motion graphics you see on big channels? That's what this builds. Not complicated, but consistent and polished. And here's the thing that makes it different from just asking Claude to write some code for you. It has a visual canvas, a question flow that refines your idea before generating anything, and a design system that locks in your brand so every graphic you make looks the same. One important note, this is web only. It's not in the CLI or the desktop app, and it runs on Opus 4.7, which means it uses a lot of tokens. You can hit your limit faster than you'd expect, especially on the Pro Max plan. I'll show you what to do when that happens. Now let's see how to build animated graphics for your content. The use case I want to show you is a short animated graphic, the kind of thing you'd use as a visual when you're talking through a concept in a video. Think of it as what used to require a motion designer or hours in After Effects. I'm going to pick prototype, go high fidelity, and give it this kind of prompt. A 10 to 20 second animation that illustrates one single concept, minimal text because I'll be talking over it, dark background, icon driven, clean and simple. Now watch what happens. You hit send, it gets straight to work, starts building the files, writing the code, putting all the pieces together, and then boom, your animated graphic is live on the canvas. And one tip, stick to one concept per animation. The shorter and more focused the brief, the better the output. When you try to do 50 seconds with 5 ideas, it goes wrong more often. But also, you can set up your brand design system. This is the step that turns Claude Design from a toy into a real production tool. Here's the problem without it. Every time you make a new graphic, Claude makes a different creative decision. Different fonts, different colors, different style. It looks like it was made by 5 different people. That's the opposite of brand building. The design system fixes that. You go to Setup Design System in the left panel. Give it your brand details, your channel name, your style, what your graphics should feel like, and you can drop in assets, your logo, reference, images, examples of graphics you love. I'm going to describe the vibe. Educational YouTube channel, simple animated graphics that communicate one point, clean iconography, dark backgrounds. And here's the powerful part. Once you've built this design system, you can use it every single time. You never describe your style again. It already knows your colors, your fonts, your aesthetic. One more thing, when you've built it, export it. Click on Design Systems, open yours, download the zip. That file is your design system packaged up, and in a minute, I'll show you why that matters when you move over to Claude Code. But now let's talk on how to move to Claude Code. Here's something they don't tell you up front. Claude Design runs on Opus 4.7, which burns through tokens fast. If you're doing any volume of content, you will hit your limit. It happened to me during testing. And when you hit it, Claude Design just stops. But here's the thing, everything you can do in Claude Design, you can also do in Claude Code. The output is the same. The difference is Claude Code doesn't have the visual canvas, it's all terminal. But if you've already built your design system and you know what you want, you don't need the visual layer anymore. So the workflow is build your design system and your first few graphics in Claude Design to nail the style. Then export the design system as a zip. Open Claude Code, attach the zip file and tell it, here's my design system. I want you to use this to create animated graphics for my content going forward. From that point, you prompt directly in Claude Code. Same quality output, no token wall, and it actually unlocks extra capabilities because Claude Code can go out to the web, grab images from URLs, pull content from articles, and build your graphic from real source material. Claude Design can't do that. But now let's talk about making it repeatable process. Here's what separates a creator who does this once from a creator who builds a real content system around it. Once you find an animated graphic style you love, you tell Claude to turn it into a skill. You just say, I really like this style. Turn it into a skill so that anytime I ask you to make an animated graphic, you use this exact approach. Always 5 to 10 seconds, 1 point, my design system. Claude saves that as a slash command. From now on, you type /, call the skill, give it your topic, and it builds the graphic. That's the whole point. You do the hard work once, nail the style, set up the design system, define what good looks like for your brand, and then Claude executes that same standard every single time. Consistent brand, consistent quality. One prompt. If you want to go deeper and learn how to build actual automations around this, check-in agents, pipeline monitors, things like that, check out my school community with a link in the description. You're going to get full support from me and my team members, plus loads of resources and automations. So click the link in the description. If this was useful, a like helps a lot. Drop a comment with what you're going to use it for first. See you on the next one.